There was always a lot happening behind the sneer and swagger of the Sex Pistols. Steve Jones, the guitar genius whose razor-sharp sound turned simple power chords into weapons of mass destruction, wasn't just the band's secret weapon. He was also one of its harshest critics. While Johnny Rotten grabbed headlines with his confrontational antics, Jones supplied the musical muscle that gave punk its ferocious bite. Yet behind that cheeky grin and laid-back attitude hid a man with deep insecurities and a long list of musical grudges. From prog-rock virtuosos who made him feel inadequate to flashy new wave idols who, in his eyes, betrayed punk's spirit, Jones carried some unforgettable resentments. Today, we're counting down 6 bands Steve Jones absolutely hated, and the number 1 spot reveals a personal betrayal so raw it shaped his entire view of rock and roll friendships. 6. Rush. Opening. The list are Canadian prog rock legends Rush, whose technical brilliance made Jones feel like a musical outsider. While Steve could blast out devastating power chords, watching Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson glide through mind-bending time signatures left him uneasy. He once admitted Rush represented everything I'll never be able to do. The sting only grew worse as critics praised Rush for their complex arrangements while dismissing punk as 3-chord simplicity. Jones took it personally, hearing those reviews as attacks on his working-class, self-taught style. He hated the idea that real musicians needed formal training or theory to create meaningful art. What frustrated him most was Rush's huge commercial success. Their elaborate concept albums and sci-fi themes felt like pure pretension to a man who believed music should confront harsh reality, not escape from it. When someone suggested he could improve by studying Rush's techniques, Jones snapped back that punk's power came from emotional honesty, not sterile precision. 5. Queen. Next up is Queen, a band whose theatrical bombast and operatic flourishes represented everything Jones found absurd about British rock excess. He despised their massive stage productions and Freddie Mercury's flamboyant performances, calling Queen shows circus acts for people who think loud equals important. Watching Queen fill stadiums while the Sex Pistols faced industry blacklisting made the bitterness worse. Jones saw their mainstream success as proof that audiences preferred flashy spectacle to genuine rebellion. He even mocked Brian May's layered guitar orchestrations as musical tourism, accusing Queen of hopping between genres without a true identity. When Mercury talked about rock as entertainment and the need to give fans a show, Jones fired back that Queen symbolized rock's transformation into safe musical theater. 4. Genesis, Phil Collins era. In 4th place is Genesis during the Phil Collins years. Jones considered their shift from adventurous prog to radio-friendly pop the ultimate betrayal of rock's rebellious spirit. He once described Collins as a singing insurance salesman who convinced people that boring was beautiful. Genesis's domination of MTV in the 1980s drove him crazy. Their wholesome image and heartfelt ballads felt like emotional fast food, music that pretended to be deep but demanded nothing of the listener. Collins's talk of music's power to heal only fueled Jones's contempt. To him, it was proof that rock's dangerous honesty was being neutered for mass consumption. 3. Duran Duran, claiming the bronze medal is Duran Duran, the poster boys of early 80s new wave. Jones loathed their fashion-obsessed image and glossy music videos, calling them male models pretending to be musicians for people who think shopping is a personality. As Duran Duran conquered MTV and sold millions, Jones fumed that style had officially overtaken substance. Their influence on younger artists, encouraging image over skill, felt like a direct attack on his scruffy, working-class aesthetic. When Simon Le Bon publicly emphasized the importance of image in music, Jones lashed out, saying Duran Duran proved marketing had completely defeated artistry. 2. The Clash runner-up is a shocker. The Clash, fellow punk pioneers who were supposed to be brothers in arms. Jones accused them of middle-class politics and of turning 3-chord rebellion into a world music seminar. Their incorporation of reggae, ska, and global influences struck him as pretentious, and their American success, where critics dubbed them the only band that matters, felt like a personal insult. When the Clash began preaching about punk's duty to address social issues, Jones dismissed it as middle-class guilt disguised as working-class anger, seeing their revolution as carefully packaged performance art rather than real risk. Icebreakers, The Faces, without Ronnie Wood. At number 1 is the most painful grudge of all, The Faces after Ronnie Wood left to join the Rolling Stones. Ronnie Wood wasn't just a hero to Steve Jones. He was practically a musical father figure whose guitar style shaped Jones's own. When Wood departed in 1975, just as Jones was forming the Sex Pistols, it felt like a personal abandonment. Jones saw Wood's move as proof that even heroes would sell out for bigger fame and a larger paycheck. He mocked the remaining Faces as a tribute band, playing their own songs badly, and the bitterness never faded. This betrayal colored every band relationship Jones had afterward, leaving him permanently wary of loyalty and collaboration.
Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon.